Hey guys, good morning. Today I thought I would film another Chatty Get Ready with me. I'm gonna be doing a look today that is like an easy, quick holiday makeup with all affordable drugstore products. You still wanna look cute and festive for Christmas or for the holidays, but you just don't have a lot of time, or maybe you just don't feel comfortable wearing a lot of makeup, or you know, like a bright red lip or whatever. So I thought I would do this video for those of you out there that are more like that. So yeah, I'm just enjoying my coffee this morning as I'm getting ready. First, I'm gonna do the eyes with this. For my brows today, I'm just going in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Prep and Shape Pro Kit. And this is in the color medium to dark. I'm just going in with the wax side. And I'm just gonna use that on my brows first. This wax just helps the powder to have something to like grip to. And this also helps your brows to just kind of stay in place and not go everywhere. Though I do normally like to still set my brows with like a tinted brow gel at the end. But with this product, you don't necessarily have to do that because of the wax. I'm just going to be going in with the powder side. And hopefully this will stay focused on my eyebrows while I use this mirror. I feel like a lot of times my camera tries to focus like on my hand or something because it's like the closest thing to the camera. And then it's like my eye's not in focus. So I'm sorry about that. I've noticed that in my tutorials sometimes it does that. So I need to play around with the settings and figure out some stuff. I feel like my voice sounds so scruffy this morning. And then here in the front, I just kind of take whatever's left on the brush and just kind of flick it up through my brows. And then for my brow gel today, I'm just going in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Brow Plumper stuff. And this is in light to medium. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, maybe not. Then for my eyeshadow primer, I'm just going in with this Maybelline Master Prime Plus Smooth. I'm just going in with my Sigma P84 brush to blend that primer in. You could also just use your finger too, but I had this brush and I cleaned it, so I figure might as well use it. And I do like to use a brush sometimes just so I don't get it all over my fingers. I'm gonna be going in with the Maybelline The City Mini Palette in Rooftop Bronzes. And this shade up top, which is just like a really light gold. Pack a lot of that color here on the brush, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to mist this brush with my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Just any type of makeup setting spray will work. You don't necessarily have to use that brand. If you just have like an affordable one, the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set is really good, or the L'Oreal Makeup Setting Spray, or the Wet n Wild one. There's so many great drugstore options these days. And then I actually need a little bit more eyeshadow on the brush. And then I'm just gonna pat that color here all over the lid up to the crease. I'm just gonna do that same thing where I get the eyeshadow on the brush and then mist it with the makeup setting spray and just pat it all over my eyelid. I'm going to be using some glitter. So I'm going to put down some eyelash glue. You guys were telling me about this tip in my last makeup tutorial where I use glitter, and I totally forgot about this. Like, I've done this before in tutorials with glitter, but I totally forgot about this. I want to also get like maybe an eyeshadow primer that's like for glitter, but in the meantime, I'm just going to use some of this. So I just put some of the eyelash glue on the back of my hand, and then I'm just using my finger to kind of pat that, like blend it, so I don't get too much on my finger. And then I'm just gonna lightly pat that here on this eyeshadow. The only thing I don't really care for with using eyelash glue is the fact that it kind of dulls down the eyeshadow, or kind of changes the color of it a little bit. Then for the glitter, I'm just going in with this NYX Roll-On Shimmer, and this is in Almond. It's like a bronze with like golden glitters in it. And I'm just gonna roll this directly on my eyelids, and hopefully with that eyelash glue, it'll help this to kind of stick the glitters anyhow. And this is why it's better if you wait to do your foundation afterwards, because you will definitely get glitter fallout. I have tried to apply this with just a brush instead of rolling it on, but I don't feel like the glitters are as intense when you do it that way. The glitters just show up a lot better if you roll this product on, and you can really pile it on this way and then blend it out. So I don't know if you can see all the glitters. I know it kind of looks a hot mess right now, but we'll blend everything. But as you can see, there's also a bunch of glitter all over my face. I'm just gonna go in with just my E25 blending brush by Sigma. I'm just going to lightly blend that color here in the crease. It's kind of blend it out so it doesn't look harsh. Just kind of like that. And I try not to blend too much on the eyelid, because if you do, it will kind of knock off that glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mist this with a makeup setting spray to kind of lock the glitters on. And then you wanna let that dry completely before we go in and finish like adding other colors to this look. Now that has dried, and as you can see with this shadow, you honestly really wouldn't have to use another color in your crease, because since I used that gold on the lid before I put this roll-on shimmer on my eyelid, it kind of creates like a two-toned effect. And it's really pretty. So if you were like in a huge rush, you could just use that gold eyeshadow, this, blend it out, spray your makeup setting spray on there, and you'd pretty much be good to go, like for the eyeshadow part. I know it probably doesn't look that great right now, but that's just because I have glitter all over my face right now and I don't have my foundation on. But just to give it a little something more for some of you guys out there that want to take the extra step to do this, because it doesn't really take that much longer to add this part, to add this step to the look. But I'm just gonna go back in with that Maybelline The City Mini Palette, and then I'm just using my Sigma Pencil E30 brush. This shade down here is really pigmented, so you don't need a lot of it, but I'm just gonna lightly pat some of this here in the outer V just to kind of darken this up out here and take it up into the crease a little bit. Just gonna do that over here. This will also help if you have, you know, eyes that are a little smaller or really, you know, kind of round shaped. By doing this step right here, it'll help to make your eyes look a little larger and more almond shaped. And then I'm just gonna go in with this crease brush. This is from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. It's just the brush that came in that palette, but just any crease brush will work. Just any small crease brush. And I'm just gonna lightly blend the edge of that out so it doesn't look harsh. But I'm trying not to get on the eyelid too much, just because I don't wanna knock off any of that glitter. I'm just gonna go in with the bronzer that I'm using, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour, and this is in the shade Medium. So I'm just gonna go in with that shade there, and I'm just gonna use my Sigma E25 blending brush, get some of that shade on there, and then I'm just gonna lightly brush that at the top of the crease, just to warm that up a little more. For my inner corner, I'm gonna go back in with that top gold shade and this small detailer brush from Real Techniques. Get some of that shadow here on this brush. I'm gonna mist that brush with my makeup setting spray again. And then I'm gonna brush that color here in my inner corner. Just like a really pretty pop of gold. For my waterline, I'm just going in with this NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Glitzy Gold. And this is just gonna add like a nice touch of gold. Like when you look down, it's just gonna catch the light and look really pretty. If you just roll the piece of tape up like this on your finger, and then you can just take it and just kind of stick like this, it'll help to get the glitter off. I mean, you're not probably gonna be able to get all the glitter off. It's the only bad thing about this product. Or just glitter in general, but it'll get most of it off, and then whenever you go to do your foundation and concealer, it'll cover it up. Maybe it would have been better if I would have held like something under my eyes, or maybe I could have even used the shadow shield. That's probably what I should have done. So if you have shadow shields, or maybe if you could just hold like a tissue or something under your eye whenever you roll that glitter on, it probably would really help catch most of it, so you wouldn't even have to worry about trying to clean it up later. Okay, but I am gonna kind of clean up my inner corner sort of a little bit and down under here, since I am gonna go in with my concealer. So to do that, since I don't have a makeup remover wipe, I'm just going in with my moisturizer. And so you could just use whatever moisturizer you're using. And then you could just go in with like a pointed Q-tip, stick it in the moisturizer, and then just roll that here on your hand to get the excess moisturizer off, and then just take it underneath your eyes to just kind of clean up that underneath here. And you can also clean up the edge of your eyeshadow over here if it got down a little too far. For my foundation today, I'm just going in with the Revlon Color Stay. And the shade that I'm currently using in this is my winter shade, and this is in 150 Buff. And then I'm going in with my dampened Peak Cosmetics sponge, and then I'm just gonna blend that all over my face. But yeah, this morning I'm just gonna head off to church. Today's Sunday. And then probably after church, I'm just gonna come back home and just hang out. Josh and I were just gonna hang out today. I don't think I really have anything planned. I do need to finish my Christmas shopping. I mean, obviously this is before the day that I'm posting this. So this is Sunday the 17th. So I basically have a week before Christmas, like a week and a day. And I still don't have my Christmas shopping done yet. So I'm probably not gonna go Christmas shopping today, just because the malls will probably be really busy since it's the weekend. Oh, I feel like I'm half asleep still and can't talk. So I'll probably wait and try to do the rest of my shopping either tomorrow or Tuesday. Those are my other off days this week. For my concealer, I'm just going in with the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 15 Fair, and I'm just going to put it here underneath my eyes to cover up my dark under eye circles and to brighten. And then I'm also going to put some of it on kind of like down the center of my face, like here on my nose. And I am going to add a little bit more here just for some more added coverage. And then I'm just going in with like the pointed side of this Peak Cosmetics sponge. Just gonna blend that out. But yeah, I cannot believe that Christmas is almost here. It's just crazy. And I can't believe that this year is almost over with. Like, it's just nuts how fast time goes by. What are your all's plans for Christmas this year? Like, are you guys going out of town, or are you gonna be in town? Like for us, we don't really have to go out of town, and like my parents live really close by, so we don't have to go far at all. And then Josh's mom, she doesn't live too far away, so yeah, we're just gonna spend time with our families and just, you know, we usually do like a Christmas breakfast at my mom's, so we're gonna do that, and then we'll open gifts, And then probably later in the day, we'll go over to his mom's house. I don't think I blended the foundation real good right here on my nose. I always feel like I have like that part in my nose right there, and sometimes it's so hard to blend foundation in right there. Noses are always so weird when it comes to like blending foundation. For my bronzer, like I said, I'm just gonna be using this. And first, I'm going in with my Real Technique sculpting brush. And I'm just gonna lightly kind of contour, kind of blend up a little bit. And I'm trying to figure out, like I'm going through my makeup collection and just trying to pick out what my favorites, my top favorites are. So I found this again in my collection. I totally forgot I had this, and I've been using it and I do enjoy it. I'm trying to figure out, you know, if I would consider it like a top, but it is a really good bronzer from the drugstore, and I do like the fact that it comes with like a highlight as well. And then I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush, get some more of this on there, and then I'm just gonna kind of bronze, take this up towards my temples. It's like I usually start out with like a small brush first, just so I can really get the color placement right, and then I slowly start going up to larger brushes to blend out the bronzer. And then I'm just going in with my Real Techniques powder brush, getting some more of this bronzer on the brush. And then just gonna blend that here at the hairline. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more of that bronzer here on my neck just to warm it up, and here on my jawline. For my blush, I'm just going in with like my current favorite blush right now, and this is the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Tea Rose. And I'm just gonna use my Sigma blush brush, get that on there, and then I'm just gonna apply that to the apples of my cheeks. This is the Hard Candy Baked Blush, or Baked Bronzer in Tiki, but this is more of like a baked highlight. It's not a bronzer. It's too light to be a bronzer. And I'm just going in with my Real Techniques contour brush, but this gold is so beautiful, especially if you have really fair skin, because sometimes for me, a lot of golden highlights look too yellowy kind of gold on me. And this one is not like that. It's a really kind of light champagne kind of gold. It's very pretty, and it looks great with this eyeshadow with like the gold glitter. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit, whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna brush there and right here. So yeah, I always feel like highlights never really translate on camera like they are in real life. I don't know. I just always feel like when I look at the footage when I'm editing, it just never looks as good as it does in person. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and finish out the eyes, and then I'm gonna come back to the lips. I've got like glitter in my eyebrows. Okay, so this is totally optional if you wanted to wear false lashes with this look, but if you wanted to give it like that extra pizzazz and you had a little bit of time, put on some false lashes, because it really just takes this look to the next level. If you don't feel comfortable with false lashes, you can just do mascara and it'll look really pretty as well. Just because all the glitter and everything, it's gonna look super festive. But I'm gonna go ahead and wear false lashes today just to show you guys what that's gonna look like. And for my mascara, I'm just going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And I'm gonna do a couple of coats of that. And I'm gonna skip the liner today just because I really want all of that glitter to show, and I don't wanna cover any of that up. But if you wanted to wear a liner, you totally could, but I think it looks really pretty without it. So I'm just gonna apply several coats of this, and then I'm gonna go in with my false lashes. And I'm gonna be using the Ardell Wispies, I think they're the 113s. I keep getting it confused with either 113 or 112s, but I'm pretty sure they're the 113s. And you can just see how those false lashes just take this look to the next level. Like, it is so gorgeous with these false lashes. Okay, and then for the lips with this look, I wanted to do something just more wearable for some of you guys out there that don't feel comfortable wearing reds, but you could totally wear a red lip with this. You could wear basically any lipstick with this just because the eyes are so neutral and not too overdone. But like I said, for those of you guys out there that don't feel comfortable with that, or maybe you're gonna be going to a holiday dinner and you don't wanna have to be worrying about your lipstick, I wanted to show you a nude option. So just wear whatever nude is like your favorite, but today I'm gonna use my L'Oreal nude lipstick in Ferris Nude today. This is just a really pretty like pinky mauve. It's one of my favorite drugstore nudes, so I'm just gonna be using this today for my lipstick. And I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips first with my Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in Addiction. And then, like I said, I'm going in with L'Oreal Ferris Nude, which is, it's a really pretty like pink nude. Yeah, so as you can see, it's really pretty with this. And then I'm just gonna do my little lipstick trick. And that's just gonna get the lipstick off from the inside of your lips so you don't get it all over your teeth. Like I said, I'm heading out to go to church this morning, so I gotta be wrapping things up because it's about time for me to go. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this Chatty Get Ready with me. If you guys do enjoy these, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep filming these. And I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope that you guys are still having a great Christmas season. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Mwah.